certainly does. Poth coming in, firing on all cylinders. That's a good Banquete team over there. They've been putting up big numbers, especially in the air. So we're going to see how we match up tonight. But we've got playmakers in that secondary, so I think we'll be fine. Well, we certainly do. We came into that game with some key injuries, if I remember correctly. We had some starting quarterback was out, but what's so funny, that was where this all started. That was where somebody came up with this crazy idea to cut us loose on the airwaves. That was our very first game ever doing a broadcast. It was here in this stadium, which is a nice stadium. Nice press box. Well, it's hard to hear in here because you can't really. That's the thing, Les, we're talking about. We're closed up tonight. You're not going to have any real crowd noise, so to speak, of, but we normally have an outside mic, which we're not able to do in this really nice, concealed, closed up press box. Yeah, I was thinking, was that the Ganado? What? Oh, okay. Because I was thinking somebody had said that's the farthest they had made it since like '93 or something. I was thinking it was Ganado, but either way. Well, there's no question about it. I mean, once the playoff starts, all bets are off. So anybody on a good night can get the job done. So, yeah, they better be ready to play. I have no doubt they will. They've had a good week of practice. Everybody's excited. As you said, I think Poth America, so to speak, has gotten used to the playoffs and getting here and used to seeing this situation. So I've got I got a good idea we're going to be just fine. No, it definitely isn't, and it is something that you probably do kind of get used to and maybe take for granted a little bit, like you say. But no, it's hard to do, and they've done an outstanding job these last 5 years in getting the job done. They do. They're averaging, I believe, a little almost 280 yards a game in passing yards, which is certainly something different than what we're used to seeing in district. But we've got playmakers in that secondary, so I like the challenge. Not sure how you do that one. Had all day. Good coverage, but I tell you what, that's a good arm on that quarterback. And right at the last second, he maybe got a step on our guy at the very end, and the pass was just overthrown a little bit, but there was plenty of mustard on that pass. Uh-oh. Nice design, just a little cut over the middle. Nice pitch and catch, good timing route. Looks like they may have done that a couple of times in the past. Oh, back up. Well, the Pirates get a break there because after that second down play, it looked like they may have found something going on the little short passes, but decided to run the ball there. Trips and falls. And this far back in your own territory, probably don't want to gamble this early in the game. Uh-oh, just get away from that. Yeah, the last thing you want to do is give us good start field position because this team can score in a hurry, as we saw last week on the first play from scrimmage. And I expect us to come out strong here early tonight. Test the waters early, maybe set up something for here in a minute. Set that block.
Looking for the edge, cuts it back first down, and he'll go out of bounds. The late flag comes to the Banquete backfield, and Bateman out of bounds at about the 32.
Well, we'll see what happens. We did a good job on closing that edge over there to give him that outside lane. Late hit out of bounds. All right, even better.
Banquete coach is out close to the numbers. He's going to get the call here from ref personal foul dead ball against Banquete. That's going to be late hit out of bounds, as we heard from the other spot next to it.
Man, that's a big penalty because you have a nice run to begin with to give you the first down, and then you give them 15 more. And Poth's not the kind of offense you want to help if you're playing them.
Gets the first down with the run, and then adds 15 to the end of that. Gets first and 10 inside the 20 of Banquete. If they look to score first, fake it to Molina around the corner.
Got it. Oh.
Incomplete. That'll bring it second and
Oh, I liked it when I saw it open up. Thangman was open, and he had him. Just overthrow it just a bit. Overthrew it just a bit.
9:55 is left on the clock in the first quarter. Banquete was 3 and out after Lander Day filled in on first down, first play.
I think we got him to jump.
Met in the backfield for a loss, and a loss of 2. That'll bring up 3rd and 12. We got another late flag. It's just got 1 Pirate and 3 Bulldogs in the Banquete backfield that were part of the conversation.
Yeah, they were tangled up. I thought maybe we got them to jump there, but maybe they got back out on their side. But I was blocked. I could not see. I just saw after the fact that they were tangled up. I wonder if this is one of those just, well, then don't throw it. No. Yeah, all right. Okay. It's offset. No harm, no foul. It was offsetting personal fouls. Yeah, there's no holding. Did he? I wasn't looking, but no. Did he? Okay, well, maybe even better. Maybe the holding's what made him mad. It does feel like we're doing this in a doctor's office, though, doesn't it? I mean, it's just weird. It's hard to get the game vibe feel because, you know, we can't hear the crowd, can't feel it. It's quiet. Uh-oh.
Picked off at the 12, coming back out of bounds. He's going to be tackled at the 27. As the Bulldogs picked that off, it just took too long to develop and the steps in front of him.
It did. The pass was just too late getting there. He did a good job stepping in, making the interception. It was open early, maybe just a half a second faster, releases that ball. But good play on the defense. Get in there.
Quarterback is set, and it's almost picked off by Molina. He had a better chance at it than the Bulldogs.
Tell you what, he read that all the way. As soon as the ball was released, I looked downfield, and he had a beat on that from the beginning and almost came up with that pick. You don't want to test him like that. Right there. Hang on to him. Like how this defense has come out early. They're setting a tone. Oh, man, that is a bad situation. That has got to be fixed immediately. And I will apologize in advance to that situation.
All right, rolling right, 3rd down play, looking to throw across the middle. Nobody's there. The receiver gets swallowed down at the finish as well. Molina, the Pirates are looking to pursue that. That'll bring up 4th and 10. Pirates 4th, Bulldogs punt 6 times now.
Another nice job by the defense, getting them off the field early. We could always switch headsets because, you know, the play-by-play is more important. I mean, there's the voice, and then there's the other guy. You're the voice. Oh, man, that's unfortunate. All right, let's just switch headsets. We don't need what I do. We can do without what I do. Yeah, you're just being soft.
Oh.
Well, I've never done the play-by-play. All right, so the Poth Pirates are going to take over.
Well, they can see, so
Oh,
you know.
true. I just went radio. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we could just sit out a few.
So since they can only hear you,
Enjoy the game.
give them your best radio voice and get after it.
All right. Well, here it comes. I'm doing the radio voice.
That's
Well, I tell you what, there was nothing doing on that play. That was Jude trying to go to the left up the middle, and Banquete was having none of that. So that hole closed up in a hurry.
Kanye's just all in your way, isn't he? Or Kanye.
Kanye? What the hell?
I jumped too quick. Can only hear you. Just cannot only hear you. Just rusty. That's Wyatt on the late text. Kanye.
What? Just
Okoye setting the screen on Sasha all night long. He's having a dance. You got me? Dance around him.
well, depending on who you can hear, this is gonna be. This is where we need your eyes. Is this the bull?
No, that's Melina. Yep.
That's a nice run. Coming around the right side, picking up that first down and move those chains. That's what we need to do. Just move the chains. This offense do what it does. I'm just going to quit looking at you. First and 10 for the Pirates. She's looking to the left. With a block. And he's loose. And shoestring tackle at about the 12-yard line, or Fangman was gone. But that was set up by that great block on the outside there once he caught the pass.
All right, so I'm going to get in so they can do a test as we're doing it too. So just do normal, and I'll try to get these situations fixed and get text from everybody that they can only hear Rusty.
Well, I can imagine. There's probably iPhones being smashed as we speak.
All right, so after the run by Fangman, it's going to be first and 10. Pirates from just outside the 10. They'll have a chance at the first down, but they'll have to get it inside the 2. Or I should just say outside the 10. That's bottled up. It's going to be a loss of 1 as that give was to Zane Robbie.
Well, early on, there's been nothing up the middle against this Banquete defensive line, and that's a big group. I mean, just kind of glancing at the size comparison, I mean, they've got some size up front, and they're closing these holes early. So there's been nowhere to go.
Second and 12 from the 13. George design run. He's got plenty of room. He cuts back.
Attaboy.
Walks into the end zone. There's no flags on the play. Jude George touchdown.
That was a nice cutback. Really nice run.
My mic's not working anyway.
The 2-point conversion by Molina is good.
Y'all can't stop. When I do it, I know it. Y'all can't stop and turn around. I went flags with Noel and Kanye already. His first quarter. 6:35 left. Pirates first on the board. 2-point conversion is good. 8-0. They forced the Banquete to punt twice. Everything's working tonight except the broadcast.
Well, we're working on it.
The broadcast, the announcers. The text
I'm doing my thing.
The text I got said just talk.
I'll call the other guy.
The text I got said just talking to Rusty's mic. He sounds done talking to himself.
Well, I'm going to sound dumb either way. But
and I'm not going to talk into the mic if the headset's on you. Sasha and Okoye be taking pictures of that back
here.
here.
Off just letting them watch the game and just get out of the way. And we could just set a mic between us, and it'd be like sitting in front of us in the stand.
Yeah, we'll let all 4 of us talk. It'd be a lot better. Now they said the video's jumping around. You have to work today. It's playoffs, Sasha. You have to work now.
So, do you want my headset? And
No.
you can at least do play-by-play?
No.
Because I don't want to sound dumb. I mean, that's no fun.
We can't. If you want to do that, we can do that.
Nice coverage. Close that lane.
Yeah.
I got, whoa, fought through the tackle.
You want to do that?
Yeah, here. Do that.
Always the voice is messing everything up. All right, we changed headsets. This is just less. We've got engineers back in Austin in the truck. Yeah, and they're aware of the situation, audio and video difficulties, and then the mic difficulties as well. So they're scrambling to the truck on site. They're working on the engineers. We're working on that to get it as good as we can, and Banquete is going to have it first and 10. So it's just me right now. I didn't even introduce you or myself or anybody else. Yeah, we're out. Quick out, left side of the defense. He's going to get past Selansky as he had him bottled up, and he's going to be tackled by Bunn, and then also it's going to be Drismala as they force him out of bounds, and that's the biggest gain from scrimmage for Banquete so far.
Well, we just got a text that your mic is now working.
And they're hearing me twice. Hang on. You?
See if we're both on. All right.
Yeah, so we're here both now. All right, so this is going to be a false start called on Banquete. That'll make it what was a 2nd and 1 short yardage play. Is going to back it up to 2nd down and 6. Help out the Pirates a little bit as Banquete's starting to get some momentum on offense.
Well, they definitely are, and they've shown the ability to move the ball early. So we're going to have to tighten some things up. We don't want them getting on a run. Because especially a passing game that they're capable of, you get that in a rhythm, that can be trouble.
So we just needed to switch mics.
Well, that works for me.
Fixed everything.
Perfect.
2nd and 6. Pulls it.
Too far,
down
too
the
far.
sideline, and he's going to be incomplete. He was run. Selansky Gabriel, the sophomore, was running alongside him, and that'll bring up 3rd and 6.
Well, that's another situation where he's behind the defender. He's got to step on him. If that ball's on the money, that may be a completion, but once again, he overthrows it. He's got a good arm, though.
Haven't connected with that long arm yet. I hope they don't.
Oh,
Here,
yeah, I'll
3rd
take
and
him,
6.
just continue overthrowing him.
Long back away from pursuit. He's going to throw it short of the 1st down. It was a 2-yard pass if complete. It falls incomplete. It'll bring up a 4th and 6 with 6:06 left in the 1st quarter. Pirates up.
Dead
8-0.
ball. Man, dead ball personal foul on the Pirates.
How many personal fouls is that? 4?
It's too many. That's rough. That's rough because you're getting them off the field with an incomplete pass because the quarterback made a little scramble basically right into the teeth of the pass rush that was coming towards him and was unable to complete the pass. So I looked away once the ball was in the air, so I don't know if we hit the quarterback, I'm assuming, or is what being alleged.
That gives the Banquete Bulldogs the first down of the game. They look for their 2nd here as they're going to be tackled just shy of the marker across midfield for the first time, and the Bulldogs are in Pirate territory.
Well, now they're getting that rhythm we were talking about. That's the last thing you want an offense that likes to work on rhythm, let them get into. But we had them in a position where we're getting them off the field, and then you get a penalty you just don't need. We can't do that.
Got all kinds of problems tonight, and some of them aren't ours. This time they'll give it up the middle, good for a 1st down and then some. It's a 7-yard gain. It gets to the Pirate 41, 1st and 10, Banquete.
Well, you can just definitely feel a different vibe coming from that Banquete offense right now. They're just moving the ball. They're mixing it up a little bit. Pirates just need to stiffen their necks, come up with a stop.
Yeah, he looks right, then throws left, out in the flats. Man coverage there for Selansky. Tackles him out of bounds. Shy of a 1st, but it'll be 2nd and 1.
I believe you were correct. A lot of open space. That was soft coverage. He just found an open man just kind of hanging out by himself in the flat. Easy pass and catch. Oh, Well, that was set up by the other receivers blocking, and since I'm pulling for the home team, I might try to make an argument there that was that little pick that you're not really allowed to do, but once again, well executed. They're getting that passing game going. Need to get pressure on him. Go!
All right, everybody, stop texting me.
Well, it looks.
Banquete, touchdown. Rusty was pulling double duty there as I'm getting 17 texts at a time. And Banquete scores because of all of that.
Well, and I tell you what, that we as soon as I say we need to get pressure on him, looked like we came on the blitz. They picked it up and gave him enough time to find his receiver. And a nice play by Banquete.
So I know I know my mic is too loud, and the producer's doing stuff outside to try to fix the problem. So whatever we needed just kicked in, and my mic's too loud. So we're pulling the mic away as far as I can, and we'll fix that as soon as we can. Swinging.
Get him.
They're going to throw it to the
Nobody.
Actually, going out of bounds and incomplete. So it's going to remain 8-6. Pirates as each team has scored, and it's a sloppy game so far.
It has been. The penalties, I think, right now are sort of defined how this game is going early. We're able to get them off the field for the second time, and we get
We're
that.
good now, they said.
We
So
get
don't do
that.
too much right now, except turn me down.
We get that personal foul play, or personal foul call there on that play on the quarterback. Gives them a first down, and then from that point on, it was pretty well oiled on that drive from that point forward. I mean, they moved the ball, passing and running. And once you get that passing game going like that, that's going to open up some of those other runs because your defense is going to have to make adjustments for that passing game. So it kind of complements each other. So they're doing a good job of mixing it up on that drive, but. As you said, if we can just clean up some of the loose ends, I think we'll be fine.
So at 4:18 left in the first quarter, Banquete has equaled the touchdowns, but they missed a 2-point conversion, swinging gate throw to the opposite side away from the gate. It may not have even been a gate. But they'll kick off to the Pirates, and the Pirates.
Uh-oh, little pooch.
Oh,
my goodness gracious.
He called a fair catch.
There's the flag. There we go.
Caught it at the 40, and they hit him. He didn't see the fair catch signal, so they're going to add 15 to this. It'll be Pirates ball 1st and 10 at the Banquete 45.
Man, how did he hang on to that ball, though? Because as you said, he calls the fair catch, but man, as soon as that ball's in his hands, he's getting a lick put on him. I believe we're having a difference of opinion on the opposite sideline, it would appear. I don't think he's going to win that one.
Owen Beatrick trotting off the field on the kickoff team. Caleb Rogers lining up to the right side. Nearest you, Aiden Walpole will go up to the top. George hustles to the offensive line, relays the signal, and Zane Robbie will be in the backfield to George's right. That's Molina up top of the slot in motion. They're going to fake it to Molina, run
good
an
block
play, and George is going to keep it himself. He's going to be upended.
Oh no!
After a gain of 8 or 9, they're saying
woo, he was down.
Yep, that's not going to be a fumble. He was down.
Good deal. Man, what a block by Molina on that.
I don't know if George had the option. I don't think he had the option to drop back if he had a receiver open, but don't want to mess your lineman up that maybe opening a hole up downfield for you.
Mm-hmm.
Walpole up top, Caleb Rogers, both seniors.
Oh, they're
At
challenging.
the
That's 101 at the top.
In the backfield, George has all kinds of company, and there's Fangman going to follow some of that company. Try to get to the edge. That's Molina who set the edge. First down, Pirates at the 31, 1st and 10.
You're right. That was a funky little formation in the backfield, but man, nice pickup for the first down. And again, our blocking downfield, it's great.
Molina and Fangman on either side of George and Robbie. Behind George on that play. That's good for a first around the left edge. 3:25 left in the first quarter. That's Matthew Bunn up the middle.
Attaboy, Matthew.
Touch, walks into the end zone.
Don't look at him.
Flags. Pirate touchdown.
Attaboy. Man, that offensive line just opened up a hole right there. You give Matthew that kind of head start, you're not going to catch him. Great run. I was just worried about, how everybody's getting. You look over at him, don't hurt his feelings, we'll get a flag.
The Banquete coach has spent more time on the field than he has on the sideline. His headset in his hands rather than on his head. And
He's
not
energetic.
through the first quarter. He's going to have a heart attack. Robbie's going to hold. Smala.
Line drive.
Straight through. 15 to 6. 9-point lead. And Pirates have shot themselves in the foot to give Banquete the 6th. An interception on the right sideline in the red zone. Personal foul penalties that extended their drive. Got it in the end zone, and that's been the only score for Banquete. On the other side, Pirates are running it in, having trouble having success up the middle and both outside the edge. And the offense is clicking for the Pirates. Defense needs to stiffen up here a little bit.
Well, we do, and as you said, just clean up some of the loose ends that we have at the moment. I mean, we're going to be just fine. It's a playoff game. You got early game jitters. Once you get to the playoffs, the stakes are higher. Everybody's excited. We got a big crowd that's made the trip down here from Beeville tonight. Banquete has a nice crowd on the other side. So these boys are hyped. So stuff like that's going to happen early, but as the game goes on, I'm sure we're going to settle down and just keep doing what we do.
Gotcha. Yep. Yeah, they are. All right, so Drismala to kick. He's going to push
Nice
this
kick.
deep. He's going to drop it.
Nice
back.
kick.
Bounces into 2, goes into the end zone for a touchback. Banquete will have their first down play from the 25.
Well, we have bragged on that boy all year long, but man, he's got a good leg. That is just a solid kicker, and that's great to have at that position. Sometimes the special teams get overlooked a little bit, but man, if you've got a good one you can count on, it makes such a difference. You tired?
Carrying.
Well, who knows? They can hear us now anyway.
Get
That's up for grabs, boys. Oh no.
Yeah, that's gonna.
Well, I've noticed if we can get pressure on him, if he's going backwards, it's a whole lot harder to get something on the ball if you're going backwards. Oh man, I got something on the shoulder.
Incomplete will bring up 2nd and 10 for Banquete. Quarterback for Banquete, number 7, Mark Lopez.
Oh, showing the blitz.
Fuller, that's Trevor Fuller trying to show the blitz, come back. That's a fake, and we'll pop it out.
Nice tackle.
Quick. That's Delansky on that quick tackle.
Man, got behind him just a little bit, but was able to turn around and grab his legs before he could get away from him. That's just a great tackle.
It's going to bring up 3rd down and 7, 2:55 on the clock. Are you working on the internet feed on the stream? Okay, because they were saying they kept dropping it prior to use. I'm sure that's why you.
Oh, good job right there by the defense.
Little swing pass to the left is going to bring up 4th down as they're short by about 3 yards.
Oh, a little late sending people out. What do you think? Oh, they're gonna roll the dice here. It looks like. All right, I like it. Getting a little.
Away here.
How's that?
All right. Good video.
Man, it's like we're getting a workout.
Well, Sasha came in.
Well, yeah, I know. That guy has
running.
had a workout. That parking lot's a long way away.
They're going to blow this dead. It's going to be a timeout. Banquete.
Yeah, they're rethinking that.
They had shown to go for a fourth down and wanted to see the set. 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Pirates 15, Banquete 6. Do you have commercials you need to play, Sasha? You want to do that now or you want me to wait? Here, I got it. Don't worry about it. We'll do that in a second. We'll catch up with those. This is the Poth Athletic Booster Club broadcast, as they have been all year, and they're due to the sponsorship of sponsors that want to keep this going and want to be able to watch the Pirates on the road if they can't make it to the game. And so we thank you for sponsoring tonight's game. That's Tony and Janice Broder. They're sponsors from earlier in the year. They're back with us. James Lundy, Kevin and Becky Robbie, parents of Zane Robbie, and courtesy of the Pirate Country. And those are the fans and parents of Poth football players. Also, Poth ISD chipped in. So everybody trying to give what they can to follow the Pirates on the road, get this first game victory, hopefully, in the playoffs. Set their sails for a good playoff run here. Fourth down play. Banquete will punt. They're going to punt it to the right sideline away from everybody. Going to bounce at the 46 and end up at the 47 where Banquete will down it. And Pirates look to score some more points here before this first quarter ticks down.
We certainly do, and the defense did exactly what we were talking about that we wanted them to do on that last drive. Just get out there, play smart, play clean. Got them off the field. They thought about going for it on that 4th and short, but decided to punt it. So it's going to set up the Pirates with good starting field position.
So we're ironing out the audio and video troubles that you may be having. We feel like we've got those on set sail, and we apologize for those. But the broadcast team was set up and ready to go outside, and got moved inside at the last minute. And there's a whole lot of things that have to go here. Jude George set back to throw.
Got him
across the middle. Fangman is all alone. Catches it at the 15, inside the 10, where he's tackled. Big play for the Pirates.
Woo! Fangman. I don't know if it was a move or what he did or if that was just a busted coverage, but he was by himself and lonely running down the field, and Jude George found him. Nice pass. Great pickup for the Pirates on. Oh, that was a big play.
So it's 1st and goal now. 10.
This is early.
Give it to Robbie up the middle. He fights back to the line of scrimmage. He'll get to the 8. Where it'll be 2nd down, and a lot has to happen for this broadcast to go, and there's lots of wires, lots of headsets, lots of boards, lots of keyboards. And Sasha's in control of all that. He's puffing and puffing, running outside, inside, moving outside, inside to get this thing going. So bear with us. We think we've got those ironed out, and then Koye is on the camera as he has been all year. So we thank those guys. Thank Vype, who is partnered with the Poth Athletic Booster Club, in addition to the sponsors that I read you earlier. 2nd down, 8, Pirates. That's Fangman looking for the edge, comes back to the right. There's nothing happening. He fights back to get a couple, but it's going to be down at the 12, and it's still going to be goal to go.
Just a lot of white and green when he got to that left side. Not much doing there. Best thing you can hope for at that point is just get on the ground with the ball.
Matthew Bunn will check in for Robbie. Rogers wide right, inside him. Molina inside him. Fangman. Nobody out left. That's Bunn in the backfield. They're going to follow him. George is going to cut up the middle, then throw. It's going to bounce before incomplete, before the only man closest to it was a Bulldog. Stops the clock. Going to bring up 4th and goal from the 12. Sasha, take a breath. You've been working hard, man. Mike or yeah. Here's Mala's field goal attempt.
Money. Well, you don't want to keep bragging on it because then you're if something does happen, you're accused of the announcer's jinx. But man, that's just good stuff right there.
Makes it 18-6, and we're still have 15 seconds left as the Pirates will kick it to the Bulldogs. And Other than that one series of Bulldogs moving it down the field, where we said that the Pirates shot themselves in the foot a couple times, it's been all Pirates.
It has, and the defense has certainly looked like they've made some adjustments here in these last couple of drives, where they're getting the Bulldogs off the field. The offense is clicking like we're used to seeing. So we just need to keep doing what we're doing.
Kick deep from Jamala. That's going to be another touchback. Bounces at the 3 into the end zone.
Maybe it's just this stadium, because I don't remember our first one going real smooth either.
Well, it didn't, and that explains a lot of the internet problems I think the stream is having, is because of where we were at. And we were rookies at that time. Plug it in. We
Yeah.
did all that ourselves.
Yeah, we did.
We were the producers.
Oh, that was a train
There
wreck.
was no camera needed because it was audio. And that was
It was a mess.
disaster.
It was a complete disaster. Well, I believe I told you on the way back to the parking lot, I'm never doing that again. And after tonight, somebody may come up to me on the way to the parking lot and say, don't ever do that again.
How's the stream? Good? People saying that, we're choppy and got dizzy and headaches and stopped watching.
They should probably be like a couple plays behind.
As long as
I'm not sure the
it's
dizzy,
not stopping.
dizzy may be the broadcast, depending. That may be something else.
So that'll be the end of the first quarter. Mostly Pirates way. More personal fouls than either team would want in the first quarter. I think there was 2 each. 2 were offsetting. You want to change headsets? Go ahead and do what you need to do. And you want to run a commercial while you do that, or no?
Just,
Asking you to do more stuff while you do it. We're going to change headsets here. You plug in the... Big member, look out left side, cross midfield. He's going to be bottled up by the safeties, but he gets a first down. Gain of 12 on that play. Banquete looking to mount another drive, scoring drive. Okoye, he's tall. He's taller than me, and I'm 2 steps higher. I'm going to open this up. It's getting hot, man. Give up the middle. Banquete gets to the second tier of the defense, past the linebackers into the safeties, and it's going to be good for another Banquete first down, 14-yard gain and into Pirate territory. First and 10, Bulldogs, 2 receivers each side. They're going to show, oh, he's got a, yeah, that was a safety. The corner had given up a man in the flats and come up, and that was Drizmala that came over on the safety, and they were trying to thread the needle before him. It's going to fall incomplete. I just did your job, Rusty. Sorry about that. No, you did it better than I did it.
I just started talking. I couldn't stop. Second and 10. Banquete from the Pirate 49. You see Hunter Juke there signaling the sideline.
It looks like we've done better when we are bringing pressure.
Inside backers Fuller and Bunn trying to provide that pressure outside. Walpole, they're going to drop back, throw to this side. There is nobody there. Coach Miller, closest one to that ball. To bring up 3rd and 10. They switch you out too?
No, I may not get like that. Which may have been. That's why you're not getting any complaints. I'm out.
Get 51. Get 51 left in the first half. 3rd and 10 Bulldogs. Right, deep. Tillman coming back to him at 40, shy of a first down, but they give him an extra yard.
Oh my goodness.
Rush to a first. He caught that at 40, coming back to the quarterback. They're going to give him the 39.
Well, it was a nice pass, a nice catch. I'm not sure it was first down nice, but it was well executed. But that was definitely what you would call a generous spot.
Bruno letting him know how generous it was. 1st and 10 Banquete.
Mm-hmm. Well, all kinds of movement in that backfield.
Shift and they're going to call timeout. Yeah, that'd be Banquete's second timeout of the first half. 1st and 10, they were trying to get set on offense. Leg lock was winding down.
A lot of eye candy on that one.
Did you hear that?
Was that the
The
air
ref-
traffic?
that was the referee talking. Yeah, talking on it. I guess they have communication time. He said, did you hear what he said?
No, I didn't hear.
That was great.
That's what he said?
No,
Or what he said was
that's not
great?
what- that-
Oh,
no,
okay.
it's great what he said.
Oh, okay.
He did not say that was great.
Okay.
That was a terrible spot.
Well, you know, you could use any choice of words there for how to describe it. Terrible.
Adequate.
Well, it certainly would suffice, yeah.
Nonetheless, 1st and 10 Bulldogs.
Exactly. So defense just needs to get after it. And don't worry about the spot.
Low snap.
Lot
Drops
of
back,
pressure.
looking to the left. He's got a man 4. He's going to break that tackle. First down. 20. And nobody there. He's pulled out of bounds. That's a horse collar going to be called. If he's tackled out of bounds at the 1. And that was Bunn, I believe, grabbing everything he could to get him out of bounds.
Well, once that initial tackle was missed, then he had lots of open space because that was one-on-one coverage. And he under pressure this time, and of course I had said he wasn't as comfortable under pressure, but maybe he's getting used to it because that was a nice play. Found his guy, he makes the first guy miss, and then lots of room to run after that.
Yeah.
And credit to not give up on the play by Bunn, at least keep him out of the end zone for the time being. Make him run another one, see if we can make something happen here.
Talking to the defensive coordinator, Coach Bill Miller, before the game, he said those corners would get tested tonight, and they are, as a flag will blow this thing dead. It's going to be an illegal shift against Banquete.
Oh, I can hear it now with the door open. Yeah, we got a little inside intel now.
You can hear
We're hearing.
the refs communicate with each other.
Tell them. Why are we telling them? It's, well, all of a sudden we sound.
We cannot hear the refs communicate with each other. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, right. No, we can.
Right.
Right. It's at the 1.5 though.
9:58 left in the
Well, he's
first half.
Well, we're gonna stop listening to him. It ain't the 1.5.
Looks to keep bottled up by the Pirates. Fuller's back there, but Nick Sanchez made that quarterback go the opposite way he wanted to. And that was a big hit by Nick.
It certainly was, and that's exactly what you want to see by your defense when you're backed up that close to your own goal line, is move them backwards.
I almost dropped everybody in this room if I'd have said.
I'm not.
I think Okoye knew what was coming. Empty backfield, looks across the middle, it's broken up.
Nice play.
That is Drizmala on the coverage across the middle, right at the hash, in the end zone, knocks it away.
That's just beautiful coverage. Seth gets in there at the last second to get that right hand in to knock the ball away. Big play.
Bring up third down. Goal to go from the 11.
When you started on the, what I believe I heard was the 1.5. So this is a huge opportunity for the Pirates defense.
Drops back, looks left, throws left, and that's knocked away. That's Drizmala again.
You're going to have to try somebody else, guys. Seth is telling, just please keep coming my way.
That'll bring up fourth down. What was first and goal from the 1 turns into fourth and goal from the 11. Pirates defense tightens up at the goal line.
All right, now you talk about a big moment early in this game. An opportunity to get Banquete off the field when they started first and goal from the 1. Come on, Dave.
He's going to drop back in the fourth down play. Throws over the middle. He's got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Banquete.
Well, it looked like they were ready for that pressure that time. They just released the guy right over the middle. Everybody, not everybody, but, you know, we'd come with a blitz. Found the open space in the secondary right over the middle where your linebackers would be.
Yeah, and you had a cornerback actually trying to get back there. That was De Hoyos trying to do everything he could to get back to that play, but everybody was pinched up, so it'll be 18-12.
Yeah, just give them credit. Good call. And I like the pressure because it's been working.
And they let everybody through that time. The extra point for Banquete is good. That'll make it 18-13. 9:07 left in the first half. Poth Athletic Boosters would like to thank all of the 2021 business sponsors and community volunteers that help in continuing the tradition of excellence in Poth Athletics. The diamond level sponsors are NLS Truck and Trailer Accessories, Techstar Concrete, TKO Listings, Discovery Custom Homes, and Urban Concrete. Anybody interested in sponsoring the live video broadcast for playoffs or becoming a sponsor can contact Poth Athletic Boosters on Facebook or by email at pothathleticboosters@gmail.com. That's pothathleticboosters@gmail.com. Tonight's sponsors of this broadcast, Tony and Janice Rauder, James Lundy, Kevin and Becky Robbie, and Pirate Country, fans and parents of Poth football players, in addition to the district of Poth. School district kicked in to make sure if any funds were needed that the broadcast would happen once those other sponsors that I named chipped in what they were willing to do. This is a short kick, fair catch, caught at the 32. Pirates will have 9 minutes, plenty of time for them to score several times. It's like inside information.
It is a little bit. It kind of feels like a cheating just a tad. But no, this is certainly enough time for the Pirates to get the offense going, go down and get some more points before half.
Caleb Rogers, the only man lined out. He's out on the left side, wide. They're going to come his way. They're going to fake that. George is going to pull it, keep it himself. Good for a gain of 2. As everybody went left, George went right.
Well, that was the same formation we saw earlier have some success on the left side, and this time George just pulls it back and keeps it for a short pickup.
Pirates will continue to go no huddle as they have all year. George will run to the line, call the play. Get Bunn in motion out of the left side. They're going to throw it to Bunn, try to get that edge. He does. He's got a man. He's going to follow the blocker. First down. And he's going to be spotted out at the 49.
Well done. Nice catch. Gives a little shimmy to get by himself a couple of seconds there and gets another maybe 8 yards after what looked like was going to be initial contact. So that's a nice pickup to move those chains.
First and 10 Pirates, 8:28 left in the second quarter. Give us to Molina. That's
Get out there.
right side looking for the edge. He has a block. That's Rogers on that block. Gets to the first down and then some. He's in the 37-yard line of Banquete.
Great run by Molina. Great job by Rogers to sustain that block to give him the extra time he needed. Another first down.
They're going to spot that at the 38. First and 10 Pirates. Banquete coaches on the field trying to motivate their defense, looking to stop the Pirates. That's a tall task. Pirates have been moving the ball. Not near as fast as Sasha been moving,
No,
but moving the
like
ball.
a cat. Just makes me nervous when he starts moving quick. You just wonder what's going on.
George pulls it, goes up the middle himself. Good read, first down to 25.
Don't know if that was an option or just a straight up QB keeper, but either way, nice call for a big pickup and another first down. We are not going deep into these down counts on these last couple of drives. I like it.
Matthew Bunn still in there at running back. I thought Zane Robbie came off and looked like something was hurting him, and I can't find him on the sideline. This time the give is to Fangman. He's going to be trying to stretch out that defense. Can't get around the edge. It's going to be a loss of about 4. Be back at the 39 or 29.
Well, we definitely don't need that, if that's indeed the case.
I can't find him.
I don't see him either, but we won't speculate. But that's, and we've talked about it, that's just been a recurring bug that's bitten us in the playoffs from time to time.
Bunn in the backfield with George. Give is to Bunn. Dances at the line of scrimmage. Hesitates. Continues upfield. Gain of 2. We're still going to be behind the sticks by 11 yards. It'll bring up third down. It'll be 11 to gain. .651. Second quarter, big third down play. Pirates. George pulls it. Tries
Get
to get
there, buddy. Atta
is
boy.
pushed ahead for a first down. It's going to be first and 10 to go from the 13.
I'll say about the last 3 or 4 yards of that was just pure will. The defense was closing in on him, and he was not going to be denied to get to that first down marker for the yards that he needed.
Three receivers set up top. Bunn. Give to him.
Oh,
Walks into the end zone right up the middle.
nicely done. That's just good reads, good cuts. That's a powerful runner. So you're not going to bring him down easily if you do get a hand on him. Good answer by the Pirates. All right, here he comes.
There's Robbie backed out there
That's
to.
what we need.
Yeah, he's gonna.
Yeah, we got to have the ball.
He's gonna hold it. He was just hidden in behind the additional players for the playoff run that are on the sideline. Drismala's kick. Another low kick, but through the uprights and over the crossbar. 6:13 left in the second quarter. Pirates 25. Banquete 13. We want to thank you for following. Thank you to the following sponsors for tonight's broadcast. That's Tony and Janice Rotter, James Lundy, Kevin and Becky Robbie, and Pirate Country fans and parents of the Poth Pirate football players. Want to make sure that everybody that wants to see these boys in their playoff run can see them, and we certainly thank them for allowing that, in addition to Poth ISD. A lot of work by the Poth Athletic Booster Club, the Vype production team, Sasha, not only Sasha and Okoye, the cameraman here, and the producer Sasha, but there's people that these guys are talking to back in Austin to make sure it works, and there's people that have to set that up before it even gets to that production crew. So there's a lot of people involved. The sponsors certainly make that possible as well, but we thank you to everybody that's involved in this. And he's Rusty and I'm Les, and we're happy to do it as well, most times.
Well, love to be here.
What else we got to do on a Friday night
Not a thing.
during the fall in Texas?
No, this is, I mean, really, where else would you rather be? A high school playoff game in Texas? Yeah, this is as good as this gets. Perfect weather if we're not experiencing it, but it is a perfect night for football for those that are here.
Drizmala kicks this one short. It's going to go out of bounds, which will draw the flag. Move that spot up for 1st and 10, Banquete, and they're going to have 6:13 left. I believe they only have one timeout left as they've burned 2, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct.
And the Pirates don't need much time to score. They just need the ball to do that. Defense needs to go get it. We're going to re-kick this? Yeah, they're going to make it. They're going to make us re-kick. Yeah, they're going to not take that ball 1st and 10.
That kick was about, I'm going to say about 2 yards from, if he's got the backspin on that, coming back, because he expects it to go out of bounds. If that hits just inside, we had coverage guys down there, that if that pops back to us, I mean, that's sort of a not onside, but onside. I mean, I like that.
No man's land?
Yeah, a little bit. Because the spin, maybe not spin, but the rope, whatever, end over end, looked like it was going to come right back.
So instead of 1st and goal from the Banquete 30, they're going to make us re-kick from our 35, back us up 5 yards. Drizmala will do this again.
He's got plenty.
And kick it further this time.
Yeah.
Just onside it now. Bounce it off one of these first guys.
Gave him room now.
Maybe made him mad. Yeah, he's going to boot this one further. Going to catch that at the 10. Comes up the middle. And they lost field position on that decision.
They did. It's a gamble. Didn't work out well if you're pulling for the Bulldogs, but we'll take it.
Good time for your disclaimer?
Well, normally a disclaimer we should do at the beginning, but in case you have not figured out, this is a hometown broadcast. So our friends from Banquete, this is, if you hear us saying we and us and y'all and things like that,
It's that way.
it's just a hometown. You got 2 homers that are doing the game, so you just have to bear with us.
All right, they're going to try to run this up the middle. They're going to be met after a gain of 2. Not much happening there. That's Fuller and Bunn, who you'd expect if they're trying to run up the middle.
Right. Those guys are always going to find the ball. There is no doubt about it.
Drizmala, Molina, the safeties. Selansky, De Hoyos, the corners. Eli Harris in there at outside backer. Knocked away there is Matthew Bunn. They're going to call it a live ball as that was a backward pass. It's going to be a fumble and then, or
Yeah, I believe so.
a live ball and then
Right there,
mark
yeah.
it. Yeah.
They just recovered it.
Bring it.
Yeah, it looked like Walpole was drawing a bead on that as well.
Nick Sanchez.
All right,
Luke
you can't let
Rudd.
your guard down here, though. I mean, with a team that can throw the ball like this, 3rd and long, it's not the same when you're playing a team that just runs it up the middle every time.
Luke Rogers and Hunter Juke
Oh,
on the outside.
and
That's Hunter
pressure.
Juke putting the pressure on him. He's caught, but he's tackled as he catches it. And that's going to be 5 yards short of the first. So that bring up 4th.
Well, and there you go. I mean, he found an open receiver, but man, that pressure coming up the middle does not give him much time to let guys get down the field. So he wasn't able to get as deep as he needed. Nice job by the defense.
We'll bring out Juke and Sanchez. Put in Robbie and Fangman. Drop back Molina and Selansky to field this punt. A little hop skip into this punt. Going to kick it away from everybody, and it's going to go out of bounds at the Pirate 46. Pirates will have 4 minutes and 5 seconds left in the first half to do something with this, and that's probably twice the amount of time they need to do anything with
Well,
it.
it certainly is, and not that we have a statistician, but I would tend to guess that our starting field position tonight has been really good. Average, yeah.
Really good or average? Or the average is really
No,
good?
The average is really good, yeah. That's probably somebody giving it.
That was a lot earlier.
Oh,
I didn't see the new
here-
one.
Here's a news flash for you.
Oh,
That
I don't.
sounds good. You sound far away.
Pull your mic back. George throwing downfield. He's got Molina double coverage. And it's going to be intercepted. Banquete had him high and low. And they'll take the ball back over in what amounts to a punt on first down. 1st and 10 Banquete from their own 30.
Yeah, it just says I'm really low.
Got a bad connection again. I have a hotspot if you want to connect to it, if it works. What are you? What provider? I got AT&T. You want to try that? Okay, I got AT&T. You want to go? I'm going to have to give you my special password.
I would not do that over there.
Well, they have to be close to this phone.
It wouldn't
To
matter.
join to
You're
it.
Still giving it out to the syndicates of the world. They'll be buying tractors in the morning.
DCH should pull up. Maybe iPhone number at the bottom.
You gonna call it? You want me to?
You go ahead. Yeah, you go ahead.
He's running for his life, and that's a ball. And I jinxed him because I was about to say that's a pick that he was gonna take to the house if he pulls it in. Man, he had that covered like a blanket. I don't know if he didn't see him, but he'll be thinking about that one later.
I'm going
That
to
one
turn
hit
it
him
off,
in the
turn it
perfect
back on.
place,
There you go.
right in the hands.
Click on the mobile hotspot at the bottom, see if that'll. Those blue, yeah. See if that'll do anything.
Another big third down play by the Pirate defense. Oh,
Not pulling up. And turn it off and turn it back
all
on.
right. Lots of stuff
It's
going
off.
on there. The snap hits the ground the way back. We got a Pirate down. I don't see the number, so we're going to pause for that to get him tended to. But the snap, short hop the quarterback. He was able to come up with it, get enough time to get.
What
rid
if
of
we
the
got
ball
a B?
anyway
What
to
if we
not
got a
take
B?
loss.
Beeville ISD password? Or was that what you were already on?
No, I was on our hotspot.
DCH. Yep. There you go. Here. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, both teams have taken a knee, and they are looking at the moment what appears to be lower leg. I don't know if it's cramp.
Who's that? Us or them?
It's us.
It's Nick Sanchez.
Yeah. Oh, now we can't have that.
I think he cramped up one of the last games we did. Hopefully that's. But that doesn't look like a
It
cramp.
doesn't look. Yeah. Again, we won't speculate, but typically. But I will tell you this: if he's not able to continue, that's a huge loss for the Pirates on defense
And offense,
and
I believe.
offense.
Yeah.
You're right, absolutely. Just a huge loss. I should have left it at that. Yeah, he's not hardly putting any weight on that right leg at all. Yeah, he's just gonna hop off.
All right, 4th and 11, Banquete. Back to punt. Punt this time goes out of bounds again at about the same spot. They're going to mark this one at the 42 of the Pirates, and they have 3 minutes and 10 seconds left in the second quarter. We'll keep you updated on Nick Sanchez, who just left the game. Ramzinski, 72, will come in and on that right side. You also have John Garza, 71 over there. Hunter Juke. And Luke Rogers across that line. It's Fangman in motion. George pulls it. Stays on his feet across the middle, pushed forward after he gained 6, gets an extra yard, 7 to bring up 2nd and 3, close to midfield.
Nice decision by Jude. Another good pickup. That play's been successful several times tonight.
You good, or you want me to ask for a Beeville password? You're good? Okay. So we've tried our 3rd network for the stream, so bear with us. The internet's been a problem here in Beeville. 2nd and 3. Molina up the middle. Molina usually looks for the outside. He's bottled up here. Minimal gain. We'll bring up 3rd and 2 to 3.
Yeah, no, that was tough sledding that time up the middle. He didn't have anywhere to go. Just tried to make a little bit out of something.
Snap. Bond makes a cut up the middle. Good for a first down, plus about 12 more inside the 35. And there's minute 47 left.
What a beautiful read by Matthew on that one. And nice cutback to pick up that first down. What appeared to be first as he started towards the left. It didn't look like he had a lot of room to run, but man, that was a nice cut. Snap it. He's got to be offsides.
Here's a late flag for an offsides call. Bun gets a yard as he pushes through that offensive line with that offensive line.
He did the kind of dips you do with the flag there. It takes a little more time if you're going to wind up and bring it around the barn before you sling it. I guess maybe more arc that way. A little more height.
Just look at my flag.
You can almost call a taunt on the flag toss.
So that'll move the ball up 5 yards, remain first down, 1st and 5. From inside the 30, George straight keeper the whole way. Gets 10 yards before he's untouched, fights for some more inside the 20, about the 17, 1st down, late flag. Oh, that was a flag. The guy threw a ball up over there. Look at that on the inside. Way past there.
I don't see it.
He did the dipsy do, but it was a football.
Oh, I got you. I got you. Well, great job by the interior offensive line on that one, opening up a hole. And then Jude just following his blocks. Makes a nice pickup.
This time he's going to keep it himself as well. Makes a man make for Banquete, make a decision. Close to a first down. It's going to be ruled just shy. He's at the 7-yard line. 42 seconds left on the clock.
I like it. Just take every second off of this clock going into the half and get some points on the board before you do, but don't leave them any time. Another nice run, tough run. Initial contact barely slowed him up.
Who took a timeout? Banquete? Pirates? Timeout on the field.
I believe it'd have to be us. Well, no. Unless they haven't updated the scoreboard.
They haven't updated it, yeah. Pirates, I don't believe unless if this was taken by the Pirates and this is their first one of the half and things start breaking. Their way, but trying to game far from over with a 12-point lead. Pirates need to continue to
Now we're in a battle.
add points on that scoreboard.
Absolutely right. No, I think anybody expecting a first round blowout knows by now that's not the case.
George, keeper, collapse on him. He gets through, so just threw inside the 5 to the 4.
Another nice run.
That's going to give the Pirates a new set of downs inside the 5. 31 seconds left. Give, Bond.
That's a good
Looks
goal.
for a hole, jumps over the hole.
That's a good shot.
Into the end zone, Matthew Bond.
Yeah, if you're looking for options in the backfield, Matthew's a solid choice down there in close yardage to the end zone. It seems that he's going to find just enough room that he needs to push that all the way into the end zone. But that's a big score right before the half.
That extra point by Drismala is good. There's still 24 seconds left to score. Now Pirates 32, Banquete 13. Banquete, the 4th place team coming out of their district. Pirates, undefeated district champions, coming out of theirs. See if we can give you some updates elsewhere throughout the district. Internet having all kinds of problems tonight here in Beeville. Garden City trails Odom 21-6 in the second quarter. Stockdale on top of Hebronville 16-0. Natalia played yesterday. They won 35-7 over Taft. So 3 games going the way of the Pirates district. 3 teams out of the 4 winning or have won. Drismala
Another nice kick.
kicks it deep. It's going to be fielded inside the 15. Straight up the middle comes the Bulldogs. They're going to be tackled at the 35. It's going to be first and 10 Bulldogs with 17 seconds left. See if there's a late flag. Came. This is going to be a 15-yard penalty that goes against the Pirates. It's going to be another late hit.
Yeah.
It's going to add.
That we don't need to do. I heard the number, but I'm not going to say it.
I know what you want me to tell you, but I'm not.
But I'm not. Now I got a call. Found some young man out there playing hard. Of course, if you're watching, you probably saw whoever it was.
All right, they're going to keep it conservative, but it's going to be a first down right up the middle for Banquete inside Pirate territory, inside the 40. 10 seconds left.
They're getting dangerously close. Clock will stop, but they're getting dangerously close to being able to take a shot at the end zone. As we've seen tonight, this kid's arm can certainly get it there. If you give him, he probably only needs another, maybe 8 yards, if that. I mean, but we may not have even seen him air it out with everything he's got so far. But we've seen a strong arm on a couple of occasions, but that's going to move. I didn't see it, but we're going backwards the other way, so that's certainly going to help the Pirates.
They're going to back the Bulldogs up. Yeah, I believe believe that was a holding cause of spot fouls, an abnormal number of yards marked off. So it's going to be we're going to call it a hold. Going to bring it back inside the Bulldog territory. Walpole checks in, and out comes Jude George, who had been there on defense. 9 seconds left.
See if they even get a snap off.
3, 2, timeout.
Gonna call their last time out with 1 second.
Banquete. Yep, there's a second left. They're going to have to go 53 yards.
Well, you want to watch for shenanigans on something like this. The old hook and lateral, just different things. The dipsy-do.
I'm calling the kneel.
Well, that would not fall into shenanigans. That would be something completely different.
Take a knee.
I don't know why you would take a knee, or why you take a timeout and take a knee. If you wait 1 more second.
Well, because you had it. You can't carry it with you. Yeah. Yeah.
If you're ready to go to half, go
You know what? I got one of these. Let me call this. Because and do I want to throw a ball where Drismala, Molina, and Fangman are in the backfield that have that speed
I don't know.
to hurt me?
I don't know about that. I just know I wouldn't take a knee.
I'm not. And Bunn
Would you like to
and Fuller and Walpole. I'm not.
place a friendly-
De Hoya, Selansky. I'm not.
He takes a knee.
Well, he's going to throw a little underneath here.
Well, yes.
Extra prevent defense.
Lateral, you're gonna hope
Defense
that-
standing back at the 15 of Poth. The next row's inside the 40. They're going to throw it outside. He's going to have plenty of room before he gets his Pirates, and here they come. Tackled out of bounds inside the 30. Late flag. They're going to call this a late hit out of bounds.
If they do, that's going to give them a free play with untimed down. And, this
If-
could be really bad. In terms
It's-
of field position, it's going to get them a lot closer.
Well, it's going to be half the distance if it's a 15-yard penalty inside the 30. We learned that earlier.
We covered. You remember, that's nice. But that's still,
Listen.
Did he say why did he call that?
I couldn't hear. You were talking.
No, it was not. No, I was.
They're all together now, so they're not going to be on their
I
mics.
was already into my gloat about that he didn't take a knee, and then we get a penalty because I thought we were already at the half. It's a big old discussion.
Yeah.
Talk him out of it.
And Luna is talking to one of the two judges or officials not in that huddle.
Probably just asking him why they're not including him.
And now he is the only official not in that huddle.
Yeah, that's kind of sad. Run on over there.
They're all talking about you. You know that, right?
Run on over there, see what they're saying.
I can't believe you're standing over here letting them talk about you. What'd they say about me? You don't want to know.
What we're doing? Yep, they're marking it. Oh, they just called targeting.
Are they going to eject a player?
If it's the targeting sticks, they are.
Listen.
Well, he did this.
I don't know that you eject. I don't know what the high school rule is.
I don't either.
Watching too much football on Saturdays to know the difference. Tom Moody, if you're watching, tell us the targeting rule for high school,
Yeah, that's a good call.
if there is one.
Well, he certainly gave the indication.
He gave the signal. I don't know what the penalty. Right,
D right here. All right,
timeout Pirates.
that's a good timeout.
This is a big play. We're in a close game, right? So this means something.
It definitely does. I mean, we were relaxing, we're goofing around, thinking we're headed to half, and then suddenly they come up with a good.
Now they're going to take a knee.
And then you're going to have to let that one go. But they come up with a nice play. We didn't get an unfortunate penalty, and now they're set up in a position where they could really make something happen. They could change the momentum in this game in a big way.
Pirate coaching staff and training staff inside the numbers. Coach Luna and Coach Miller, the defensive coordinator, giving their last instructions. You also have Coach Smith out there, the linebacker coach. Pull it for the Pirates on this last play of the first half. No time on the clock, untimed down. Pirates up 32-13. Stop back, there's whistles. It's going to be blown dead.
Well, I'm not going to be too worried about that.
Timeout, Pirates.
Stop. Well, that's certainly a way to see what formation they're going to come out in, see what they're going to do, especially if they go ahead and start up or back.
Closer.
Up closer.
Sound like you're in the hole. Get out of the hole.
It's probably me being on it.
Sasha's looking at you like, you might be serious. That might be it.
No, if y'all think it's a mic problem, this may not be an equipment issue at all. You get it off of me and... Huh. Nope, not the mic.
All right. See if we can get a penalty-free play here to end the half. Pressure from the outside. Throws caught. Touchdown. Banquete.
Holy moly.
Wow.
Wow is right. I wouldn't have bet you a nickel 3 plays ago that's how we were going to end the first half, but that's how we're going to end it.
So
you can give them credit for making a big play, given the opportunity they had.
So they're going to they're going to add an extra point here, attempt. They're going to go for it on a first down when the Pirates were in prevent defense, gave up the first down, had a few seconds left on the clock. Had 1 second clock. The extra point is good. That'll make it 20, 32-20 going into the half. And there was a late hit or a targeting call on the sideline of Poth after they were stopped. No time on the clock. Gives them another play without any time left. Pirates call 2 timeouts to prepare for this play, set up their defense. Touchdown, Banquete.
Well, it's about as worst case scenario as you could come up with 1 second left. And I think you adequately described what transpired, so we won't just keep talking about it, but man, well, you just got to go in and regroup and just, let that go. It's over. You can't go in there dwelling on it, but I can tell you what, you're going into halftime, that sideline over there is excited going in. They're going to have a different mindset than they would have had 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, this game may have not been a possibility for them to win coming in, but now after lining up against the half, only down 12, with the momentum, it's going to come out like you said, different mindset for that team.
Absolutely got to believe they like where they are at this point in the game compared to where it looked like we were going a few minutes ago.
And the Pirates on the other side of that coin have to come out ready to play. A team that's ready to beat you, wanting to beat you, capable of beating you, and you're going to have to match them with toughness, effort, discipline. See, I've been listening to Jimbo Fisher press conference. Toughness, effort, discipline.
Well, you don't talk as fast as he does.
I
You're
couldn't.
hitting all the high spots.
So,
sure.
Clock says 26 minutes left at halftime. We're going to keep the camera on both bands. We'll watch the Pirate band. We'll take a break. We'll come back with a few minutes left, and we will get you to halftime, come back, set up the stage for the second half.
You sure? Yeah. Testing. Yeah. We're not on the air, right? No. You believe that shit?
Testing, testing. Testing. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2.
I have to play this URL spot. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2.
Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Testing, testing. Testing 1 2. Suna, can you hear me? Testing. Mm. Okay, Suna, tell me. Right now, I'm testing. This one looks like it's good right here. Got the mic up. Testing, testing, testing. Okay. Mic 1 is good.
You're fine. You're fine. This is just all me, man. You're okay. Hmm?
So then you should work with Madman, keep everything running smooth.
Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Still nothing, not getting anything still on this one. I don't know what it is. I want to say it's this module. Module like tall. Iron module like tall. One of my favorite cartoons, G.I. Joe. Destro. I tell you, my dear Cobra Commando.
That's the one with a mask, right?
Yeah. My dear Cobra Commando. I just. My dear Cobra Commando. My dear Cobra. Okay, you know, stupid me. I'm over here testing and I forgot to do Go Bulldogs. Testing. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Let me turn the volume up on this one. Still can't hear it. I'm going to go all the way up over here. Testing. Still does not look like it's going anywhere. I think it's the box. I really think it's the box itself because for some reason I have everything plugged in here. It's still not working. Testing. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. It's got to be the batteries. Yeah. I thought you knew, but now you know. Don't ever come around no more. And why is that? And why not? It's just my cash. You'll be wrong. Leave it to Trump. Hey, kick it. It's a boy Matt Shaw. Running around town and testing. Testing 1 2. Mic 2. Can you hear me? Mic 2. Looks like it's going up and down. Testing. I'm turning this up. Okay, cool. Mic 2 is better. Cool. Okay. Okay. Looks like I got something with mic 2. Good. All right. All right. Suna, have I ever told you you're my hero? You just seem so cool, and I hope you have a good happy birthday today. Okay, I'm gonna turn up. Yeah, I know it's on the. I know.
And multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. School sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Texas.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association. words to describe it. The isolation, the boredom, the loneliness. If you're wondering where your teenage son or daughter's spirit went, you're hardly alone. The past year has been devastating, especially for them. But here's the good news. They might just find it again, playing high school sports. Workouts that stimulate, teammates and coaches that care, the sense of belonging so many of us have been missing lately. That's what school sports are all about. The sense of achievement is real, and the camaraderie is hard to beat. Coping with uncertainty is difficult, but school sports can help the teenagers in your family start feeling like themselves again. Encourage them to give it a try. High school sports. It's so much more than a game. This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association. Let's do everything we can to keep those cherished school sports memories alive. This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association. of us love sports. But not all sports are created equal. College sports have big budgets, dedicated alumni networks, and corporate sponsorships. Professional sports have even deeper pockets, millionaire owners, lucrative TV and radio deals, and merchandise sales. High school sports have you. Everyone agrees, high school sports give us plenty of reasons to cheer. And now's a great time for us to give back. Supporting your hometown high school won't cost you much, but it will go a long way to ensuring the games we love the most are here to stay. Texas high school sports. They're good for our kids, good for our community, and best of all, they're good for you. This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
is he on?
Yeah, this should be.
Testing, testing.
Nick Sanchez. He running out or is he not running out? Nope, I'm walking behind the band.
But he is putting weight on it. And he could have
Coming on.
but he is left.
But if you're, yeah, but who's behind that with the helmet on? George. That's Jude.
Are we live? Yes. I don't know about live, but yes.
Are we hot?
Oh, yes. Yes. Yes.
Are you taking a survey? Is your car warranty expired?
Well, you said this? You said this? Yes. 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 No.
No matter what.
See what it takes to be the best in class. High School Spotlight, Sunday on Valley Sports Southwest.
It's fine. It's fine. Yeah.
Are we hot?
Short kick from Banquete will give Poth the ball 1st and 10 from their own 40. Look to do something here to start off the second half. Up 12. We'll give you injury reports here as soon as we have them. Nick Sanchez does have his helmet on. Trying to locate all the players as we get started here. Jude George is not in there at quarterback. That's Robbie. He's going to give to Bond. Up the middle. He's looking to shake two guys. Looking for the angle. Get to the angle. Inside the 5 at the 3. Big run, Matthew Bunn.
Man, you talk about something we needed coming out in this second half. That's it. Big play. I thought maybe that last effort he might have got the ball over the goal line, but man, what an outstanding run to get this second half started. So for whatever our concerns were about what their mindset might be coming in with the way that first half ended, I think we can quit worrying about that. They're ready to go.
Robbie and Bunn in the backfield. Robbie at quarterback. Give this to Bunn. Easy 3-yard touchdown run, Matthew Bunn. Quick start for the Pirates second half.
It certainly is, and man, it just doesn't get any better than that. You got the other side going into half with all the momentum. They have completely flipped the script on us right at the end of that first half, and then you come out and score in 2 plays.
George is not in there. He is on the sideline. He's talking to the trainer. He has his helmet on. Not sure what the issue is, if there's an issue, or if Robbie just wanted to give Bunn the ball a couple times, score a touchdown. Kick to Ismala, extra point good. Big start. Now the defense has to have a big start.
Well, we certainly do, and we talked about it. We just need to make sure we eliminate the self-inflicted wounds that have plagued us at times this year. You know, effort penalties are one thing. Dead ball penalties we just don't need. So if everybody just tightens up the discipline a little bit, quit giving them opportunities they're not earning, I think we'll be better off in this second half.
The light shines on local students making their mark.
We grind as brothers and we won.
Starting quarterback first 2 plays of the second half, Jude George has not been in. Robbie warming up. Nick Sanchez injured in the first half. He did not play the first 2 plays. It's going to be next man up for the Pirates if those 2 cannot make it. Those are 2 really big spots on the field. Those 2 seniors
Played lots of snaps at quarterback has George. Lots of snaps on either line of scrimmage has Nick Sanchez. We'll continue to update.
That's a huge loss for the Pirates if we're not able to get those guys back on the field.
Drismala's kick fielded at the 6.
Right there, hang
Runs
on.
across field. He's going to be tackled. That's Luke Rogers. Gets his hands on him. Before the rest of the Pirates come to help, it's going to be 1st and 10 Banquete from their 26.
Yeah, that's a nice job by Luke on that tackle.
Pirate defense will do good in helping themselves by eliminating penalties, which was a big part of continuing drives for Banquete in the first half.
But yeah, and it was just the timing of some of those. That was what's so critical because obviously this you could kind of fall under duh, but with the half ending and to extend it one more play, which they were able to take advantage of and score, that just you can't do that.
Quick pitch, right side, little option look to it. Gain of 5 as he crosses the 30, maybe 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down Banquete.
Well, I don't know if it's just me and my naturally optimistic nature, or if the energy level on this defense looks like it's picked up a notch, because there are helmets flying to the ball.
Eli Harris, number 22, in there at outside backer. Walpole on the other side of backer. That ball
There was a chance there.
tipped
Man.
up in the air but falls to the ground before the Pirates can get to it, and there's a Banquete player down at the 25.
Well, he took a lick. Yeah, that ball popped up in
He's
the air
back
for
up.
a second. I thought we had an opportunity there.
If we did have some hands on it, if Drismala or Selansky could get it, there was going to be nobody in front of them.
I'm just surprised you let the optimistic comment go.
I haven't forgot about it. I'm trying to find out and recall who Eli Harris is in at outside backer for.
Well, you probably just invited that answer. You should get it any second.
I'm looking at the sideline. It'll ring a bell if I see somebody.
Over here, on your phone here in a second. We got a lot of people out there helping us.
Well, but in all fairness, we do need help.
Oh, there's no question about it. No, I'm not complaining about the help.
And we only had 2 times where the cameraman and producer turned around and looked at us after we said something in the first half. All right.
Which I would think probably falls about our average.
That's good. Yeah,
That
third
is
down
good.
play up the middle, no gain, so it's going to bring up 4th and 6. Change out personnel. Drop Selansky deep, and Molina's going to go back there with him. They've punted away from either of those guys so far, which is a smart play.
It is. They definitely haven't challenged them.
You know what? Maybe Harris is just the outside backer. What if that's it? They're going to keep it away from him again. Is this probably going to be close to midfield? I bet it's in Banquete territory, and it is. It's going to be 1st and 10 Pirates from their Banquete 46. Good field position again.
Well, that's been the case pretty much all night. We have not had to go the length of the field. If we have, I don't remember it. Not the full length.
We haven't.
So that's always a good thing.
Zane Robbie remains at quarterback.
All right, time to turn the bull loose.
Sanchez and George both sitting on the bench, the only players on the bench. Give us to Bun up the middle, shifts, hesitates, jukes. He's still alive, left side. And he's hard to get down. He's going to be a gain of 9, and Bun wants the ball. Give Bun the ball.
It looked like he was changing directions in midair. That was, his moves were so quick and decisive on some of those cuts. Man, that's nice.
You can't do that, Wesley?
Oh, yeah, no, I can do it. That's why I know it when I see it.
Oh. The only time I changed, what'd you say? Changed direction in midair? The only time was when I jumped and somebody smashed me.
I did it coming off a truck one time off the back of it.
You want me to close it?
Nah, he's just looking at us again.
This is Robbie with the keeper. Good for a first down across the 35. Going to be first and 10 Pirates from the Banquete 31. We have 9:14 left in the third quarter. Pirates keeping it on the ground so far in the third quarter. Robbie in at quarterback. George out so far. Nick Sanchez up off the bench. No helmet.
Yeah, I just don't think he's going to be able to go. It's just every time he gets up, he just has to go sit back down. I mean, he's clearly in some pain that he's just trying to fight through, and I give him all the credit in the world for doing that. That's a tough kid.
Fangman, motion, give is to Bun. He stutter steps every time he reaches that line of scrimmage looking for that hole. This time good for a gain of 1. Every time I expect Rusty to talk, he doesn't talk.
Well, I thought, it sounded like you were just pausing. You were going to continue there.
I'm giving you the Wadsworth treatment.
Well, yeah. But no, well, it just looks like on that play, Banquete, and rightfully so, is starting to key in on Bun. They need to know where he's at.
Fangman in motion again. Same play. This is a swing pass. Backwards pass to Fangman. He catches it. He has a man to beat. He cannot do that. It's going to be a loss of 5 on that play. That's
Well,
going to.
Banquete defense just blew that one up, and I'll give Fangman credit. He just kind of cut his losses there. Sometimes you'll see, the player try to reverse field and try to make something out of nothing, and the situation just gets worse. So you just take what you got on that one, live to play another down. But the Banquete defense has obviously been able to put us in more of a passing situation here. So let's see what the Pirates come up with.
This time is keeper Robbie himself. He's got his blocker. That's Bond. Ooh, he punishes that defender as he gets. Oh, I didn't see where the original line is, where down marker was on that play. We're still going to be shy of about 6 yards. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, but I think you've got yourself in a situation now where you're at that spot on the field where a punt doesn't really do you much good. You're out of field goal range. You've got it 4th and manageable, so we can get this.
Bun or Robbie.
Absolutely.
And if not, Fangman and Molina not a bad option either.
Nope.
And Caleb Rogers, Aiden Walpole have both caught passes as it's out of the tight end position. We're going to go double tight end. And we're just going to follow Bun. Robbie, there's a flag on the opposite side. His run is good for a first down. That's in the direction of Carson Denson, number 60, who is out there for the Pirates. See if we can hear the call here. Chop block. Yep. That is a chop block against the Pirates.
Well, that's unfortunate because you just pick up a first down on 4th. And now you've really put yourself in a tough spot. Yeah, and I think at this point, you just got to kick this. Turn it over to your defense that's been playing well.
And that's what they're going to do is Drismala and the punt crew comes out.
Ooh. Get it.
Gets it off. Somewhat of a high kick. It's going to bounce at the 18. It's going to get a Pirate bounce inside the 5. Has Fuller waiting on it. Yep, Trevor Fuller downs the ball at the Banquete 3.
Well, high snap was just delayed the kick a half a second. Makes you nervous, but man, and we talked about earlier, the special teams. That's a big play to flip that field, get the defense in a good position down there with them in the shadow of their goalpost. We don't have any sound.
The best football teams in Texas collide inside AT&T Stadium, all battling to be crowned champions. Get your tickets now for the UIL State Championships. Be a part of this Texas
Swarm tackle there by the Pirates on the first down play. Little quick out is good for a gain of 6. It's going to bring up 2nd and 4. Banquette's got to go a long distance. What are we going to have, a timeout? Timeout.
Oh, that's an
Official
injury play.
timeout. Yeah, you got an injury out there. That's Banquete.
Well, they do have a long way to go, but that's the way you start a drive that far deep in your own territory, is get a nice pickup on first down to give yourself a little room to work.
That's what they did. So the timeout called on the field to tend to the Banquete player. Testing.
Testing.
Just pull your other one out of the way.
Okay.
Working on some mic difficulties here for Rusty.
So we have the
You have a gaff now.
have taken a knee, have an injured player down.
You're good at talking unless you have to. You're not really good at it.
Stand here holding the mic in front of my face is a little bit different than what we used to.
It feels like I'm being
Interviewed.
by a reporter. And
That Banquete player has made it to his feet. He's walking on his own to the sideline. Teams will reset. 6:04 left in the third quarter. Pirates looking to hold on to their 19-point lead as they have the Bulldogs pinned down inside their territory.
I was never authorized to talk to the press, so I just keep wanting to say no comment.
I think he wants you to hold it.
Wow. Oh, now it's even worse. Now I feel like
And that's a first down run up the middle for the Bulldogs, and they're going to move the chains and get out to the 20.
Well, that's a nice job by the Bulldog offense. Getting out of that bad starting field position. Move the chains a couple times. Or maybe just the once. Like Bob Barker.
You can hold it down further. You need a long, skinny mic.
Phil Donahue.
Oh, that's a throwback there. A little quick out right side. That's over there against the Hoyas on his side. He tackles the man, gets him out of bounds. It's not before he gets an 8-yard gain. It's going to be 2nd and 9. I'm sorry, 2nd and 1, 9-yard gain. Little quick, short passes, run up the middle. That's going to be the Banquete game plan, and they're just going to keep staying away from the chunk plays and just get short gains, move the sticks. But that's going to take some time to do that. Here comes your run. Good for a first, gain of 5 before he's tackled by the Pirates. And
Well, it is, but it's been effective. But as you say, clock at some point is going to become a factor when you're down 19. But they are able to move the ball currently, mixing it up a little bit. But as you say, just short plays, just trying to do just enough to keep the chains moving.
clock is running. It takes under 5 to play in the third. Also, you need to stay home and keep your assignments, right? You're going to start sucking you up, play down. They're going to look deep, and that's what they do here. Look deep, right sideline, fights off a man, catches. And that was that play. Oh, there's a flag over here on the near side is blown dead. He caught that ball, but they both stopped. False start against Banquete is going to be called.
That's huge.
Right when I was saying, don't get sucked up and right.
And and how we've talked about a couple of times earlier in the game with that strong arm, he had overthrown his receivers. That time he dropped a dime right in the pocket. I mean, it was right where it needed to be with good coverage. So that was a really nice pass. We were fortunate in that situation to not, because if he catches it, he's gone. Because the defender, he had already shaken the defender.
So that's going to back them up 5 yards. 1st and 15, Banquete from their 30. That's a penalty. The clock runs through the penalty. That's fine. The clock ran through the penalty. Oh, he tried to jump the route. Instead, he knocks it down. I think that's De Hoyos.
They had great play by the defense. A little sidearm action a la Mahomes there. A little Mahomes-esque. Drop that.
Matthew Stafford.
Matthew Stafford.
That's what Okoye is saying. Look at him. He's trying to help you out. See? He's thinking the same thing you are.
Not, because he said Matthew.
He's got that 3/4 arm. Aaron Rodgers has it?
Brett Favre had it. Mackenzie Milton had it.
Oh, okay. Isn't he the Florida State quarterback? Oh, Fuller saw that again, jumped it. That's going to be ruled incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd and 15.
Just a great job on the last couple of plays, reacting to the ball. Now here's what we need from our D. Stop, get that ball back, choose some clock.
Luke Rogers off, Rankin Ramzinski in, John Garza also there up the line, Hunter Juke across the front. Rolls right side, quarterback pressured, he got a man, he throws it deep, he's got him, dropped it, he was behind the defense.
He absolutely was. If he catches that ball and keeps his feet, he is going to walk into the end zone if he wants to. And he's down.
Just drag him off a little bit. There you go. There you I didn't really think they were going to drag him.
That looks like they're working there.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. 4 minutes, 11 seconds left in the third quarter. Banquete to punt. Solansky, Molina deep for the Pirates. Kick away from them again. Yep, there's going to be in Pirate territory again.
That's sort of been their spot, about there on 48, 47, 46. Yeah, that's right, the sweet spot.
I feel like that's the Price is Right mountain climber. Ole, he had his hand up going up the hill. All right. Little commercial.
The best football teams in Texas collide inside AT&T Stadium, all battling to be crowned champions. Get your tickets now for the UIL State Championships. Be a part of this Texas tradition. Log on to SeatGeek.com.
Zane Robbie, empty set.
Nope, another timeout.
Maybe timeout for Banquete. They didn't like that quarterback by himself back there. You got another commercial you want to do, or we good? Our Poth Athletic Booster Club would like to thank the following for tonight's broadcast: Tony and Janice Rotter, James Lundy, Kevin and Becky Robbie, and Pirate Country. And those guys are the fans and pirates of the Poth football players, so you would not be listening and watching without those guys sponsoring tonight. So Poth Athletic Booster Club thanks them, thanks you for watching, and thanks Vype for partnering. And we know we're having technical difficulties, audio and visual. We've had 3 different internet providers, maybe 4 different internet providers. We're doing everything we can. These guys are doing everything we can to keep up, doing swapping out mics. We have 4 or 5 different microphones. So we know and understand that there's difficulties. We're working through them. We think we've got it. And then something else falls. So understand, thank you for your patience, and thank you for supporting the Pirates here. Robbie's going to go empty set again. It's just going to be a quarterback draw, good for a gain of 3.
Well, that's a nice little pickup on first down. Keep them honest.
And clock continues to tick.
Yes, and at this point, with a 19-point lead, that's an important part of the strategy. Just make the game, at this point, as short as possible.
Second down play, 7 yards to get the first. That's Bunn, puts a move on the first man, directs Fangman. Fangman gets a block. That's also Molina out front. Good for a gain of about 23, and it'll be down at the Pirate, or Banquete 23.
Bunn has just come out on fire in this second half. He has just had some of the nicest runs in this game. That just quick moves, cuts, quick acceleration, big first down pickup. And again, just keep that clock churning. Because I'm sure, the Banquete defense, they see that your starting quarterback's not in, so they're going to make adjustments to that. They make you do some things that maybe hopefully you don't want to do.
Robbie, keeper, stiff arms a man to the ground, gets pushed out of bounds after a minimal gain, and actually a gain of 3, and the clock ticks inside 3 minutes and stops at 2:51.
But I will say, you know, with 2 of your best players on the sidelines right now nursing some injuries, I mean, the Pirates have stepped it up, and they're getting the job done.
Second down play. 6 needed for a first. Robbie at quarterback. Bun at tailback. Going to throw it into the end zone this time. Robbie has the man. It's Fangman. He catches it and drops it at the back of the end zone.
Well, that was executed perfectly right up to the very end because he was open and he put the ball right on him. And I know Fangman would like to have that another opportunity at that one because that was 6.
And that was a nice looking ball from Robbie.
It certainly was. No, that was a nice pass. Nice touch. Going to that corner. And Fangman did a good job losing his man. Just didn't see it all the way in.
It's not hard for Fangman to lose defensive backs. He's a fast young man. All right, so that'll bring up third down. 2:45 on the clock. Fangman in motion. Fake is to him. Robbie pulls it. Gets to the right side. No blockers out front. He'll do it himself. He's hit out of bounds. That was a late hit on the Pirates in the first half.
Certainly looked like that would qualify as a late hit when you're about 2.5 yards out of bounds.
He's going to move the sticks.
And man, that was all him because he did not have a lot of room on this side. That was an effort run on his part to pick up that first down. And he did. He took a lick at the end of that play.
The Bull goes from running back to quarterback, keeps his old ways. It's a first down and goal to go. Pirates can get a first down if they get inside the 4. 2:38 to play. What are you pointing at?
It's the parking lot. That's a patrol.
This give is to Bond. He gets it back inside, follows that big offensive line inside the 5, close to a first down. He's going to be shy right at the down marker or at the yard marker.
The second short is always a good thing, but that offensive line, once he got behind it, they just kept pushing. They just moved the mile.
Luke Rogers, Rankin Ramzinski, Carson Denson. Get the other guys over there, trying to get their numbers. I know Hunter Juke's over there. Also out of here, Ruiz, number 73, over there on the left side. 2 minutes to play in the third. The Bull. Touchdown.
Attaboy.
Touchdown, Robbie. That's a big score.
Well, it certainly is, and that was a nice drive because there wasn't anything fluky about that. They just, and that was with a drop touchdown, so that was a great job by the offense of just driving right down the field and getting in the end zone.
Offensive line getting lots of push off that line of scrimmage, and wonder if that Banquete defense is tiring a bit. And it's easier to get tired when those points get further away. 45 Poth, 20 Banquete.
Well,
We're going to take a second and get you to some more words from our sponsors.
Yeah, I have to run these commercials.
yeah, no problem.
A couple more times.
Okay.
So I'm going to do like every change of possession, something like that. I want to run a commercial.
Okay.
Just hold your hand up or something if we're talking. We'll see you. We'll stop.
Yeah, I don't want to talk over you.
Good. What's a nasty transition? What are we talking about? Oh, I got you. Oh, I got you. Talk about nasty transition.
Yeah, but we got to do something.
Well, Drismala's going to tee it up. He's going to do something. He's going to kick this deep. He's got the wind at his back. He was kicking it into the end zone the first half when we went this direction. So hopefully Banquette's pinned deep. Hopefully, don't want to touch back, right? Let's tackle him inside the 20.
I don't know. Well, yeah, inside the 20 is better.
He's going to kick it out of this end anyway. Yeah.
That's the first time you mentioned the wind tonight. You're normally all over that wind direction.
We had lots of stuff happening tonight.
Well, that's true.
I couldn't say the word flags, much less look at them earlier. So that's going to be a touchback into the end zone. Sasha, I can't how you will make me laugh. So that is a touchback with 1:54 left in the third quarter. Banquete going to try to get their first points of the second half. They haven't scored this half, have they?
No, they have not.
And the Pirates look to not let that happen and extend this 26-point lead without their starting quarterback, Jude George, without linemen on both sides of the ball, Nick Sanchez, who are both injured in the first half and have not yet returned in the second, both sitting on the bench without their helmet. It's give. They're going to continue to work that right side and that receiver, and he breaks late as he kind of just separates there at the end as he's guarded by Aiden DeHoyas.
He does, and there's been several times tonight where the coverage looks good. When the ball's initially in the air, you look over and he looks covered, and at the last second, there, as you just alluded to, there's an acceleration towards the end where he just pulls away. They just haven't connected on many of those, but the play's been there for sure.
Down 26.
I'm sorry, Les, that quarterback continues to take hits. I mean, they're good, clean hits, don't get me wrong, but that takes a toll as the game goes on.
Well, it's going to take some time to let that receiver get downfield, and when you're doing that, the linebackers are closing in on you. The defensive line's closing in on you. There it is again. Quick out this time, incomplete to that right side. It's going to bring up 3rd and 10, and Banquete always goes or likes to go to the air on offense, but they're really having to do it down 26 now.
Well, they are, and it seems to be that they seem to go to the right side more often than they tried everything on the near side of the field. So I don't know if maybe he's just more comfortable rolling that way as a right-handed quarterback.
And this time he's going to roll left, throw left, and it's complete left. He's going to be gain of just maybe the line of scrimmage just beyond. So it's going to bring up 4th and 9.
And my football analysis just rears its ugly head. Well, but as a defense, when you know that they're down 26, they're going to have to start getting the ball in chunk plays. You're not near as worried about that run game as you might have been early when they were mixing it up and keeping you off balance a little bit, because as you say, they're pretty much going to have to be, just by necessity, much more one-dimensional at this point.
What was the halftime score? 39-20? Nope, 32. It was 32-20. Yeah, it was a 12-point lead.
Yeah, if you're going to start throwing.
This is a punt that dies in Poth territory for the first time, and with that, Poth offense will come out, but we'll take another commercial. Back here comes Robbie. You got Gabriel Solansky in the backfield for the Pirates as well, starting cornerback on defense. Here comes that set, this time with Robbie as quarterback in the middle. They're going to follow Solansky, Bunn. He's going to cut back. That's Robbie. Nothing doing. 2nd and 10. Momentum going into the half with that sequence of penalties, the targeting call, the touchdown play, the untimed down for a touchdown going into half for Banquete gave them momentum going into the locker room. But coming out of the locker room so far, it's been all Pirates.
Oh, it definitely has, and we talked about it as they headed to the locker room. That you had a concern, or at least I did, about the mindsets that you would have after something like that, such a big momentum shift right before the half. But they certainly have answered the bell in the second half. And it's been all Pirates up to this point.
We live? Some people are saying they don't have it.
Oh, that's a shame, because that last little ditty I gave was...
Right.
I mean, I was on the money on that last one.
Let me know if you want to go back to AT&T if it was working. You're good? Okay. 3rd and 9 after that run by Robbie. And if you were going to tell me after that first down, or after that first half play, last first half play, and we're going to come out without George and without Sanchez. With them with the momentum, I would not tell you we're going to flip this score from 32-20 to 46-20.
No, it's a credit. It's a credit to our guys that they've stepped up, answered the challenge, and that up to this point, they've certainly met it.
You want to do another timeout here as we change quarters here? It's going to be the end of the third quarter. We'll switch ends, which is not going to take very long as we're at midfield, and we'll be right back after this.
The best football teams in Texas collide inside AT&T Stadium, all battling to be crowned champions. Get your tickets now for the UIL State Championships. Be a part of this Texas tradition. Log on to SeatGeek.com.
Both teams huddled up as we come back to the fourth quarter. Pirates have a 26-point lead as they look to continue the momentum that has been established in the second half by the Pirates. Without Jude George at quarterback, without Nick Sanchez on the offense and defensive line, Zane Robbie and Matthew Bunn have led the way so far in the second half.
They certainly have. They've been big factors in the turnaround in terms of momentum.
So 3rd down and 10. Robbie looking to throw. Little screen pass. There's Fangman. He's got plenty of room in the middle of the field. Turns on the Jets. Makes the safety miss. They're not going to be able to bring him down. He walks into the end zone. There's no flags on the play. There is a flag on the play. Okoye's Talls right here at the 40-yard line in front of Coach Luna.
No, it's almost a reflex when you have a long one like that. You just start looking back up the field just to make sure.
Illegal man downfield for the Pirates.
So you had a lineman just kind of drift a little too far away from the line of scrimmage. But Robbie had done such a great job on that pass. He just kind of was patient, waited for him to come open, hits Fangman in stride, and then he took it from there.
And that's a design play where it's somewhat of a little screen play. They kick everybody out and run Fangman underneath all of them. And so you have to get some distance, and that's what Coach Luna is explaining to, in his own way, to these officials. And he didn't like the call, and it certainly hurt the Pirates. It'll be 3rd and 13. Actually, it's going to be 3rd and 15. 14?
It's right there.
3rd and more than 10?
It's more than 10 for sure.
Selansky, motion to the right. Here's a little screen to Bond. And they're going to bottle that up quick after a gain of 1. That's going to bring up 4th and long.
No, the Bulldogs weren't having any of that one. That was read pretty early. So here's an opportunity for the special teams of the Pirates to pin them down deep with a little over 11 minutes to go in the game, down 26. Make them earn every yard of it.
Drizmala. Line drive kick that hits the 25 and bounces back towards him. It's going to be down by, I believe, Matthew Bunn.
Well, he got the ball where you want it, just got an unfriendly bounce. Just came back this way instead of continuing to roll on down the field to give his coverage team an opportunity to get down there to down it. Just a bad bounce.
Snap to the quarterback. Jump! That is Selansky. Picks it off for a touchdown. That's why they didn't throw to the left side. You figure that out as Gabriel Selansky jumps the route.
Well, yeah. Man, he just waited. He baited him into it. Just hung back, and as soon as that ball was in the air, he broke on it, and it was over from there.
Gabriel Selansky, pick 6, first play of that drive. Banquete, Drizmala looks to put the extra point on, and the momentum is in favor of the Pirates.
Well, this was one of those times tonight where you could hear the crowd on that play through the glass. That brought pretty much this entire part of the side of the stands to their feet.
That extra point is good by Drismala, and that'll make it 53-20 with 11:01 to play. And we're going to cut to a commercial. We'll be right back.
The light shines on local students making their mark.
We grind as brothers, and we won as brothers today.
We just have each other's back no matter what.
See what it takes to be the best in class.
Yeah, that's a big 49er. Our producer Sasha has a screensaver of 49ers and also has a tattoo on that big bicep he just showed us.
That he just threatened Rusty with.
Yeah. Rusty backed up 2 steps. That cord's not long enough now, is it? All right, Drismala trying to pin Banquete deep again, and Banquete, it kind of showing signs that may be slipping. I mean,
well,
it's hard to play,
Yeah, well, yeah, it is.
Hard to not look at the scoreboard.
It is hard at this point when you're down 33 with 11 minutes to go. It is hard, especially when you came into this half down 12. And you feel like you got the momentum. You can feel this may be the last game of the season for those seniors on the other side. You really feel for them. This is going to be their last game of their high school career. So, yeah, all that stuff does start to factor into your mind, and you wouldn't be human if it didn't.
So we have some different guys on this punt coverage. There's a couple of them coming off. There's Logan Pavelic, Tobin Knoll, trying to catch all the numbers as they come off. Those guys are junior varsity players and have been all year long in on the special teams in the playoffs. Good to see those guys, those young guys coming up and making plays.
Well, it really does. It gives them an opportunity here to be part of this playoff push. They've earned it as being part of the JV program. And this only helps the program going forward because you get they get in a playoff atmosphere. They get to experience something that is going to be a little more intense than maybe their first game on the varsity when you play in an out of district game and maybe at their place and not a big crowd or something. But this is a playoff atmosphere, big stadium.
Yeah, neutral site. Yeah, right. Logan Pavelic, a sophomore. Tobin Knoll, a freshman. 2nd and 10, that was incomplete. Drismala close to an interception on that first down play. They're going to pull it out of the air now and keep it on the ground. And he's met. Oh, they don't. Banquete, here comes the chippiness.
Yeah, they didn't like the head as the player was going to the ground.
There's a late flag that came out of that huddle of both players, and now the officials are pushing Banquete players, yelling at him to get back over. Sideline, you don't see that too often.
No, you don't. Not stay on the field.
I believe that's the quarterback that was on the keeper and is down.
I believe he's going to be asked to head to his sideline by their own coaching staff. That was sort of a bang-bang play. He's going down, and there was a hit right before he got to the ground, and I think that was what the Banquete side took exception to, and then just a little pushing and shoving after that. So no idea who the flag's actually going to be on because it was thrown very late.
Daniel. You don't see some of these players, and you've got duplicate numbers now, so we'll make sure you got the right one. But that's 79, Jared Garcia out there. And while this player's down, we're going to go ahead and take a timeout.
The best football teams in Texas collide inside AT&T Stadium, all battling to be crowned champions. Get your tickets now for the UIL State Championships. Be a part of this Texas tradition. Log on to SeatGeek.com.
All right, 10:39 left in the fourth quarter. That's the quarterback, Banquete, number 7. Mark Lopez, who's been putting the ball in the air, making great passes. He kept the ball that time, came around this side, and was met by the Pirate defense as he was going down, and little scuffle happened after that as some Banquete players took exception to the hit. They didn't like maybe something else they didn't see as Lopez sits up, which is a good sign. That's the Poth trainer, Michaela Brownlow, down there helping Banquete and tending to him, and by all accounts she is one of the best around and is well loved and is doing a great job here at Poth.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, she does a great job. And in a situation like that, it doesn't matter which team it is. It's all hands on deck. You know, we just want to make sure the young man's good to go. And to see him walking off under his own power is a really good thing to see. Because as you said, he's looked good tonight. He's certainly got the arm that we had heard about. Makes good decisions. He's a good football player.
There's going to be offsetting personal fouls. Again, I think that's the second time tonight that we've had that. So why is it first down?
Unless there was more than one on our side. I looked up and just saw him doing that, so which obviously you can't see what you're doing, but the signal for offset. That's just really
well, and I saw that as well, and I heard it. So 1st and 10. Here comes Owen Viatric looking to sneak in there early. It's going to be up the middle as they're going to let you get around the ends. That's De Hoyos. Hits him, and then there's more Pirates coming. That's Drismala and Owen Viatric that finish him off. Good for a first down. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 33 of the Pirates.
That's a nice run. That dude can scoot. He found that hole and got through it in a hurry.
Hunter Juke now joined at that defensive line by Jared Garcia and Rankin Ramzinski. It's a different crew. Nick Sanchez still out. John Garza not in there currently. We're shifting early, and maybe Banquete's shifting, and it's illegal for them to do that. It's going to be a false start. Goes against them. 9:58 left in the fourth quarter. False start against Banquete will back them up. It'll be 1st and 15. Ball will be from the 30, be spotted at the 38. Of course I say that, it's at the 37.
That's so close.
$9:52 left in the game. The clock is moving. Got a new... Yeah, they've got a new quarterback in there for Banquete, and he's looking to run that little screen as they let everybody through for the Pirates, looking to catch them underneath. Try to get the name on that new quarterback.
Well, they definitely look like, yeah, as you say, they were definitely trying to set up the screen there, and they let them through, and that probably wasn't too far away from working.
Nathaniel Herrera is in at number 4. Quarterback.
Just not a little bit off. He catches it. He definitely had green.
Fake the in and around. Quarterback keeps it up the middle. That's Herrera. There's going to be another flag. Comes out of the Pirate backfield. Some contact late. He's tackled at the line of scrimmage.
This is in the area of holding.
Trevor Fuller in there talking to the Banquete players. And I don't want to make Trevor Fuller mad whether it's a 33-point difference or a 3-point difference. I'm going to leave him alone. They're marking this off. Marking this off to be against Banquete. Hold on the center. Maybe holding Trevor Fuller. which would be a good idea to stop. And they're going to throw this one deep, right sideline. Caught!
Man, what a catch.
And De Hoyos brings him down. De Hoyos had a chance at that one as he had great position. Banquete comes down with it.
Well, you just can't cover anybody any better than that. He's in perfect position. The Banquete receiver just goes up a little bit, comes over the top without, just without contact, but just goes over and gets two hands on the ball and just rips it away from him. That's a fantastic catch.
And it's a good work by De Hoyos to get him down after the catch because you've got your back turned to him. He's just taking the ball over the top of you and landed, and somehow you get him down. That's good work by De Hoyos. Good coverage, as you said, Ron, up the middle, which is going to help the clock and the Pirates as it ticks under 9 minutes to play. And the ball's going to be 2nd and 6 from the 16. Yeah.
Heck of a catch.
Throw to the left side, up and over, but the intended receiver who was guarded on the play by Drismana, who had come up from that safety position.
Well, and if that ball's on target, he's covered, so I don't believe that one had a chance either way. Seth's had a good game coverage.
His leg has to be tired too. Looking through 3 different panes of glass is tough. That ball's tipped and intercepted, and that's Bunn. He's going to go the other way. Yeah, and he will at the 10-yard line. That's going to be a turnover. Another interception picked off by the Pirates.
It looks like they're congratulating us on the nice interception.
8:17 left in the fourth quarter. Pirates will take over
Tell him how much he appreciates the sport.
deep in their own territory. Cut to a commercial.
The light shines on local students making their mark.
We grind as brothers, and we won as brothers today.
We just have each other's back no matter what.
See what it takes to be the best in class. High School Spotlight, Sunday on Valley Sports Southwest.
All right, 1st and 10 play. In the backfield, that's Zane Robbie, the quarterback. Going to hand it to Matthew Bunn. Keep it on the ground. Minimal gain, if any. 8 minutes to play.
Well, at this point, pretty much game is no longer in question. You want to keep the clock running. You want to get everybody out. I mean, we've already had 2 significant injuries tonight. We don't need any more. It's going to be a challenge moving forward with those 2, depending on the severity and how long they're going to be out with Jude and Nick. So you just want to get out here healthy at this point, or as healthy as we are at this moment.
2nd and 9. Robbie keeps it. Oh, if he could get past there was nobody behind that, but he didn't get past there. It's good for a gain of about 4. Be 3rd down from the 20, and they're going to need 5 for a first. Other scores from our district tonight: Stockdale final over Hebronville 23-6. Natalia beat Taft 35-7 yesterday, and Karn City trails Odom 51-19 at the beginning of the fourth quarter. Karn City looking like the only team from our district out of the 4 that will not move on to the second round. Stockdale, Natalia obviously already have. Here comes Robbie looking to get the left side. There's a block, and he cut inside that block. He goes outside and around it. Good for a first. Stays in bounds, and the clock will wind.
That's a smart play. He got just enough to move the chains and then just hit the ground, make sure, just keep everything moving. Clock will stop with the first down momentarily, but
It's back running at 6:30 left in the game. First and 10 Pirates, as Pirates are going to be content to let the play clock now tick down as it ticks down inside 10, 9. You're going to let it get inside 5 where it's at 3 before they snap it. This is Eli Harris in the backfield. Give us to him right side. He's got some speed, and he's taken down at the 45 after a gain of 20.
Well, that's nicely done. Big hole on the right side. 2 good blocks over there. He just went right between them for a big pickup. First down and keep the clock ticking.
Eli Harris, the third running back used tonight for the Pirates. Zane Robbie being the first, Matthew Bunn being the second. Now Eli Harris, who's only averaging 20 yards per carry on 1 carry.
That's a good average. Give me the ball again.
I was going to say, I don't think he's done getting the ball either. He's not. It's Harris. Going to hurt that average after a gain of 2.
Yeah, the average just took a hit.
11 now.
Yeah, I was going to say just like that. Yeah, 12. I just realized I probably don't even need headsets. I just realized that. There's nothing going on in them. Damn, I'm not using the mic. I don't know. Maybe just I look cooler as an announcer with a headset.
You look like a freak dude. Got a horn coming off the side of his head. Your mic while you're holding the other one. Second down and 8. Rusty the red-nosed reindeer. Is that Harris again? Nope. Solansky. Gabriel Solansky, the sophomore, carries it. It's going to be bring up a 3rd down and 5 needed for first. 4:27 left in the game.
Well, 3rd and 5 right in our wheel. Is that we got 3rd and 6 written all over that?
If you take the headset off, and people turn around and look, you just look like somebody don't want to listen to anybody else. Y'all just listen to me talk.
Right,
I don't care what y'all have to say.
Right. I want to be part of the team. It's a broadcast team.
3rd and 5. That's Robbie. He's going to keep it around. That's a good pursuit there as he tackles him for a loss of 5. Bring up 4th and 10. Good job by that Banquete defender.
Yep, it is. That's a good open field tackle. Got both ankles because, as we all know, watching Poth all year, Robbie's not an easy guy to get down. He gets it going, but good wrap up.
Pirates may take the delay of game here. Luna's next to the official as if he's going to call a timeout, but the delay of game is also in the cards. 3:23 left on the.
I believe it's going to be a timeout, and we've got guys lined up, grouped there together. They look like they may be coming in.
That's what's going to happen is he lets it tick all the way down to a second and 3:11 left in the game, and they're going to call timeout. You want another commercial? We good. We're going to take this time to thank the Diamond Level sponsors for the 2021 business sponsors of the community volunteers that help in continuing the tradition of excellence in Poth athletics. Diamond Level sponsors for 2021: NLS Truck and Trailer Accessories, Techstar Concrete, TKO Listings, Discovery Custom Homes, and Urban Concrete. So we thank those guys. Also, last time for the broadcast sponsors for this evening: Tony and Janice Rauder, James Lundy, Kevin and Becky Robbie, Pirate Country. Those are the fans and parents of Poth football players as well as Poth ISD. All those kicked in association with the Booster Club and the help of the Vype production team, and on site today for that Vype production team on the camera, Okoye, why am I having trouble? Because I tried to say it and laughing at you. And Sasha, the 49er fan, with big arms.
Oh, man, you got the big arms, man.
Oh, now we're doing the pity trash talk. Now look at this punt's going to go inside the 20, be down at the 15.
Yeah, that's pitiful.
3 minutes left on the clock, and just keep the flags in the pockets, right? Don't earn any stupid penalties if you're the Pirates.
Yeah, you don't want
Right, you're up 33 points. You don't really need to let them know anything. Quick out. Good for a first down across the 20. They're going to push him back. They're going to give him that first. They'll move the chains and they'll.
Well, the Pirates are certainly going to give you those. Those underneath passes are going to be there. A little bit softer coverage. And just trying to keep you in bounds, keep the clock running.
Got some new linebackers in there. You've got Logan Pavelic is in there. Looked like there was some movement there. Oh, knocked down. I thought it was knocked down. He double pumped and he threw it out of bounds, and that's going to be incomplete. There's a flag coming out from the head ref. Delay a game.
Oh, it was before the snap, I guess.
That was a late flag.
It sure was. You don't let the play go.
2:20 left in the game. Pirates get through the first round of the playoffs in Beeville tonight, and we'll move on to play, most likely, if not already decided, East Bernard in round 2.
That is no small challenge.
For East Bernard or Poth?
Well, for East Bernard. Hey, come on. We're bringing it.
Quick out, run that wide receiver screen behind two guys. They're going to push that out of bounds. Gets about 10, be 5 short. I'm trying to see if any of these other guys are going to get some game time, and there are. Let me see who these guys are. It's number 8 back there in the safety position. It's going to be Colin Ramzinski. Another Ramzinski boys got in there. That picked off. Guzmala picked it off. Was he inbounds? It's incomplete. They said he was bobbling it.
But once again, tight on the coverage. He has just been outstanding all night.
Tobin Knoll, the freshman, is in there. Logan Pavelic, Colin Ramzinski. Who's that guy? I believe that is Carson Smoka. Shift gaps. They're going to reluctantly call this on the right guard.
And the guy on his right is just not happy with him whatsoever. He's so ready to go get on a bus.
He's going to have to wait 2 minutes and 8 seconds to get on that bus.
Body language there was, you have got to be kidding me.
It's Nathan Guevara who's run off the field. He had some time. This number 4, that's Slade Clymer, another freshman that's in there. That's almost blocked by one of the Ramzinski boys, Rankin.
Yeah, he almost got a hand on that.
All right, so 2:01 left. We good on commercials? Met all our requirements. We're good to go? Perfect. All right, new guys on the offensive side too. Number 14, that's Nate Kopetsky. He's going to be lined out on the right side now. Can't see any of the numbers. This looks like 10 on the near side or 8. It's Colin. Who's this on the? That's 88. That's Andrew Peterson. There is Colin Ramzinski out there, number 8. There's another number 7. That's not Molina. That's Nick Neudorfer. I think he was one of the three amigos. No, that was Ned Niederlander. There's Caleb Molina's the one that always plays. He should be over here. There's several duplicate numbers. This one is Nick Neudorfer.
We got an expanded roster for the playoff. I indicated.
He jumped.
Didn't call it.
And that new quarterback is number 4, Slade Clymer.
Well, I tell you what, he was fighting hard for yardage.
Yep.
And he paid for it at the end, but man, give him credit.
Yep. He did not get in there and get the...
It wasn't anything timid about it.
No. 3rd down and 4. Here comes Tobin Knoll in.
Well, you can...
Who's that, 30 or 36 coming out of there?
Right here. Get a little glimpse.
Rowan Macias that just checked out, trying to get all these boys that are seeing this time.
Yeah, I think that's great.
Got a new center in there as well. Larson Juke. Give is to Knoll. He's got guys all around him, and he still manages to try to go forward before they finally push him back. That's going to be the last play of the game. The Pirates are going to go into the second round after a 53-20 defeat of Banquete in the first round here in Beeville. The Booster Club would like to thank you. Rusty, your last thoughts as Pirates set their sights on round number 2.
Well, it's certainly what you want to do coming into the playoffs. You're going to face, the competition is going to start getting better and better. You came in here tonight, you faced a challenge early. You had to deal with a little bit of adversity. Came out in the second half just on fire. Completely flipped the game back to the post side of the field, momentum-wise. Had a couple of key injuries. We're going to hope moving forward this week that those aren't severe and we can get those 2 players back. But I think as far as an opening round game, you got to really be happy with the Pirates tonight.
Thank you to Okoye and Sasha, the Vype team, helped us work through the difficulties tonight. Rusty, we appreciate it. We'll see you in round 2. If you're interested in sponsoring the broadcast for round 2, contact the Booster Club at pothathleticboosters@gmail.com or on Facebook. They'll get in touch, and there's some funds perhaps available, but there's not enough as of right now to broadcast round 2. If you can get the money together, they'll find a way to get it to you and get you out there. It's going to be a good one. The Pirates versus East Bernard next week.